What is up, YouTube? Trip6 here. And today's video is going to be about songwriting, more specifically lyric writing, because this is something that took me forever to get a good grasp on. And I'm still developing my ability to this day, but there are certain tips and tricks that I have found to be particularly helpful, and I hope you guys will take good advantage of them. Also, be sure to watch till the end, because at the very end of this video, I will be talking about a good writing practice that you can do each and every day that over time will drastically improve your writing skills. So let's get started. First and foremost, it's important to realize that your song can be about anything. It can be about a story you made up, it can be about a struggle you've overcome, an experience you've had, a political message you want to convey. It can be about literally anything. And once you decide on your theme, consider using a metaphor to describe it. For example, in my song, Till Daylight Came Around, which I'll be sure to include a link in the description below, I had set out to write a song about struggling to overcome a hard time to see the end of it. What I ended up doing was imagined a story to convey the underlying theme I was trying to get across. Metaphors can be really helpful. Next, if struggling to write a song with story-oriented lyrics, consider changing the point of view from which you're telling the story. For an example, if I was telling a story about a man and a woman, and it's from the first-person point of view of the man, and I'm having trouble with that, sometimes it's easier to take an outsider perspective, a third-person perspective, and tell the story that way, because you're just describing what you're seeing. But I will say, I personally love the first-person route because it also taps into an emotional connection between what is going on in the story and also what is going on inside the person's head. So I really love the first-person perspective, but that's just me. I've heard many killer songs with a third-person perspective as well, so go for it. Also, for choruses, think simple and slightly more vague than the rest of the song. The whole purpose of the chorus is to summarize what you're trying to say in the song. It's the entire point you're making. So think simple and slightly more vague. That will leave a much bigger impact for the chorus. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the game-changing writing practice I teased at the beginning of this video. Take a pen and paper each day for 5 minutes and just free write everything that comes into your mind. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to have a rhyme, a rhythm, nothing. Just write whatever comes into your head. It might feel weird at first because you don't really see the point in it, but over time, you would start noticing that the words are coming out better and more fluidly than they were before. This is because you're developing your skill on translating what is going on in your head and putting it down on paper, and it's becoming more of a habit that you have, and therefore developing that ability. All right, guys, that's it for this video. Thank you guys for checking it out. If you like what you saw, subscribe, drop in the comments what you guys would like to see in the future, because I will be doing more of this type of content.